think I've always been a storyteller. From probably the time I was 5 years old, I crafted little dramas in this very living room with my brother for my parents' friends. Whenever they had a party, there'd always have to be a 5-minute pause in which we'd come down the steps and my brother and I would perform plays. One of the wonderful things about performing for your mother and for your father is that you get unconditional love, and you become addicted to that very early applause. That's what drives you, and I think that, you talk about all the disappointments that you face in life, and I think that early validation and that early applause is what drove me forward.
A black seamstress sews exquisite lingerie for wealthy women.
So easy to be with you. Your visits are just about the only thing I look forward to these days. You and our letters to George, of course. Shall we write something dazzling to him?
Me to marry him.
What? No kidding.
Hint in right.
Show me. Oh, our own Miss Esther.
He say he loves me.
And do you love him?
As much as you can love a man you ain't seen.
Oh no, not this frumpy little thing. Really, Esther? My grandmother wouldn't even wear a collar like so, and she was a right proud Christian soldier.
Intimate Apparel is a play that I found myself fascinated with and moved by because it delineates a kind of corner of history in America that hasn't been dealt with in this way before, the way that Lynn Nottage, the playwright, is dealing with it. Her story mingles the lives of lower class African-American women, upper class white woman, a Jewish merchant, in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. Their lives all are being lived on the edge. Their dreams are potent and, in some cases, unrealizable.
I was just so struck with how rich the play was and is, and how multi-layered the characters are, and how she's got 6 characters who all inhabit these quite different worlds in 1905 New York. And yet every single one of them she's drawn with such incredible empathy and understanding.
Lynn brings to her work a sense of social responsibility to give voice to women of African descent.
My initial thought when I arrived is I'm going to be here for one day. I'm going to do a couple of quick interviews with the mayor and a few people, and I found out that that wasn't enough to give me a full picture of why this was happening. Why suddenly could a city that was once so robust like wither and die so quickly?
It is an explanation to a degree of why Trump won the presidential election.
Well, yeah, I think in part what I found in Reading, and I went there well before Trump was even president, but what I saw was this solid middle class that was beginning to erode and feeling quite desperate. And I think that desperation and fear begin to metastasize in ways that become quite dangerous, and I think that Donald Trump was a result of the metastasization of people's fear.
you.